Hello, welcome to the series of videos on AI ethics challenges. Today we'll be talking about data privacy. But before we dive deeper into data privacy, let me just recap what AI ethics challenges are. I have discussed it in detail in the AI ethics introductory video, and the link is there in the description, but still a brief recap. So, all of you already know that artificial intelligence has the power to do amazing things, and you can create very powerful solutions using AI. But it has its own set of challenges, and if we don't address these issues before the development phase, AI could actually end up harming people instead of helping them. And we do not want that to happen. We need to take the right approach that helps us create AI systems that are fair, that are safe to use, and that are beneficial for everyone, not just a select few. So, what are these AI ethics challenges? AI bias, data privacy, AI access, and AI accountability. Now, I have already created a video on AI bias, and if you have not yet watched it, no problem. I am providing the link in the description. After you are done with this video, just go back and watch the video on AI bias. As I mentioned earlier, in this video we will be talking about data privacy. As you already know, AI revolves around data. We need humongous amount of data to train AI systems so that they actually do what we want them to do. So where does all this data come from? One of the most common sources of data for most of the companies that are developing AI systems is smartphones. Yes, the small device that almost all of us hold in our hands the whole day, every waking hour. So you must be wondering how your smartphone helps companies collect data. Downloaded any app, then you know that you need to provide several permissions to these apps during download. Permission to access your contacts, your messages, other apps, and so many, depending upon what type of app you are downloading. If you do not allow, then many times you cannot install them. Sometimes you can install with limited permissions, but then you are not able to use all the features completely. So at the end, you actually allow all the permissions. But you need to think about, are you okay with sharing your data with third person, a third party? If you think that you do not use so many apps, then let me ask you something. What do you do when you are feeling hungry and there is no food at home, or maybe what is there in the kitchen is not to your liking, mama has not cooked your favorite meal? What do? You go to a online food delivery app, Swiggy, Zomato, or whatever is available in your local area, and you order. Say you want to know what your friends have been up to or your extended family members have been up to. You log into social media accounts and check their wall. You want to count how many calories you are burning in a day, how many steps you are walking, fitness trackers. You want to watch a movie, Netflix, Z5, Amazon Video, YouTube, so many apps are there. You want to listen to music, so Apple Music is there, iTunes is there, Spotify is there. And if you have to search, then of course search apps are there. And if you are feeling especially lazy, then you might just end up giving voice command to assistants like Alexa or Siri. These tools are collecting so much of data about you, your personal information, name, location, your preferences, even your voice. And this is what I was talking about when I said your smartphone is the most common source of data for the organizations that need data for training their AI systems. But since it is your data that the companies are using, it's your data that you are sharing with others, you need to think about, where does all this data go? Who has access to the data you are sharing? How is it being used? Who is responsible for keeping it safe? Because to be honest, you will not go around telling people your credit card PIN or credit card number, for that matter, in the offline world, would you? But in the online world, you share it because you want your life to be easier. You want the apps to remember your credit card for making payments the next time. But you should remember that these are very sensitive information and you should be worried about its safety and privacy. Which brings us to the concept of data privacy. Data privacy is the right of individuals to control how their personal information is being collected, stored, shared, and used. Data privacy basically focuses on safeguarding sensitive data, your personal data, from unauthorized access, and also for ensuring that those who are allowed to access it handle it in compliance with global as well as local standards. And these standards must be both legal and preferably ethical. Morally, they should be correct. Unfortunately, there are not many data privacy laws prevalent. Some of the laws that come to mind are the GDPR rolled out by European Union, California Consumer Protection Act, then India has its own data protection law. But still they are very few and we need more data privacy laws that apply to each and every industry, each and every location. But anyways, that is a discussion for another day. Today we are talking about why we need to be aware of data privacy concerns when we are sharing our data. Or even the companies who are collecting our data, they should also be concerned about the data privacy and security issues. Because when our data privacy is invaded, that means our data is not safe and unauthorized people access it. Then the personal information can be tracked. They can be shared with others. Suppose I share my personal information with a banking app. What if some other app is also accessing it? Do I really want to do that? These are questions that we should raise, and the app developers should also be thinking about, because app developers and owners and designers are the ones who can implement data privacy and security. So what happens when data privacy does not matter to these developers and system designers? This happens: spam, pop-ups, cyberbullying, malware, ads. Let me give you the simplest example of personalized ads. Say you want to buy a gaming console, right? So when you go to any e-commerce app and search for it. Now you have looked at so many options, checked out the price, the delivery time, and then you think that okay, maybe I'll order it tomorrow. So you have not even ordered it. After an hour or so, or the next day when you go to any other website, you see the ad of that same gaming console you were checking out the previous day. How that has happened? Actually, that e-commerce app shared your browsing history with the website that you are visiting. And the website is using your browsing information to show you personalized ads or targeted ads. Now, as long as we are talking only about these ads, they might not be very harmful. Annoying, yes, not harmful. But if this information falls in wrong hands, then you could be subjected to cyberbullying or spam mails or even hacking of your personal information, which is totally unwanted. That is why you should be very careful about what apps you are downloading or what websites you are visiting, what information you are willing to share with them. You go to the websites and at the bottom, just over that footer area, you will see the websites asking you whether they can use cookies, what information can you use or not. Do not accept everything blindly. Go and see what information they are tracking from you, because now you know that it is very important for you to understand what type of data is being collected and how it could be misused. So that is all for today. If you have any questions, ask in the comments and I promise to answer. Please check out the other videos in the playlist. I have provided the link to the playlist in the description, and I have also written a blog post on AI ethics. The link is again in the description, so please check them out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.